doing?
Everything's going real well.
Good, good. I'm glad to...
PCTV is brought to you by Home Entertainment Centre, 24 Alfreda Street, St Albans. Phone 9366 2396.
Hello and welcome to the final episode of PCTV for 1996. I'm Pietro and this is the lovely Maria as always.
Hello, thank you. How are you?
We've got a special episode for you
How
today.
are you?
I'm fine, okay.
Tell us about
we've got a special episode. It's a 1 hour special this week.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And we're
Full of exciting things. We've got bloopers.
bloopers galore.
We've got 3 CD-ROM games reviews.
The best 3 CD-ROM reviews for 1996. Daniela will be
Daniela,
repeating.
yep.
We've got a great multimedia product to show you this week as well. It's probably one of the best ones we've had on the show, I think.
Plus Gamers Online.
Gamers Online, yeah. We've got a special Gamers Online this week. You want to tell us about it?
Well, we've got about 4 presenters.
The 4 main presenters.
Four main presenters battling it out. And what's the game? Tushinden.
Battle Arena Tushinden, that's right.
That's the one.
It's a big championship and we're all taking bets who's going to win that.
Yes.
So that'll be happening right through the show. And of course we've got behind the scenes specials. We're going to be looking at people who make PCTV. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a great episode. So stick around. Here's our first segment, which is the CD-ROM review.
Classic CD we're reviewing today is Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer made its home debut last year with the launch of the Sony PlayStation. As you can see behind me, the PlayStation version is incredible, and it's no wonder why it became an instant #1 hit. The moment you switch on the game, you're greeted with a game of Galaxian while the CD loads. This intro game is more like a bonus stage. If you shoot a perfect score, you will be able to choose from 12 cars instead of the standard 4. After this brief bonus game finishes, Ridge Racer kicks in. The game features fantastic polygon-generated graphics running in ultra-high resolution. Complete with mountains, bridges, tunnels, and even a drive along the beach, this game is a real visual feast. Let's take a look.
Next corner stop! Watch yourself!
Graphics is a great CD soundtrack, complete with 6 different techno-pumped music tracks. This music pumps with adrenaline, adding to the overall feel of this perfect game. What's even greater is once the game is loaded, you can eject the CD-ROM disc and put your own music CD in and listen to your favourite songs as you race around this glorious track. Ridge Racer is exclusive for the Sony PlayStation, so if you're trying to decide what game system to buy, this title should make your decision easy. Like all games I'll be talking about on today's show, this is a game of the best games of the year. It's one more reason why you should be hoping that the fat old jolly man dressed in red leaves behind a PlayStation when he breaks into your home this Christmas Eve. Next on PCTV, it's Gamers Online.
Welcome to the final Gamers Online for this year. Today we've got a special show for you. We're going to have the presenters battling it out for the PCTV Championship. Our first 2 contestants is Maria and Michelle.
How you going, Pietro?
I'm alright.
That's good.
Okay, alright. Do you want to start?
Yeah,
Just
let's
hit
go
start.
for it.
Okay, so choose your fighters.
I like that one.
Okay, we're playing Battle Arena Toshinden today for the Sony PlayStation, and Michelle's chosen Kaon, and Maria will be playing as Sophia. Well, it looks like Michelle's jumping up to a really good start.
Oh my
No.
God. Ah, get up! Ah,
that
you
was-
kicked me off.
Oh no, it's a draw.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Sorry, Maria, who are you again?
Sophia.
You're Sophia. Okay, so Michelle almost had you there, but she threw herself off the cliff. So here we go.
What is with this power that you got? Get up!
Oh, nice move by Maria. Still a little bit
That
behind.
time. Oh, what was that? That was good.
Oh, it's a very
get
evenly
off!
matched shot.
I don't
Michelle's
think
into the
that.
flashing red. Oh, but what a comeback.
Ah!
Oh, yes, Michelle takes the round with ease.
Get up, you! Like, ah!
Okay, we're watching our
am
language for the
dead.
final episode as well, so that's good. All right, here we go, the final round. Can Michelle get some dignity and respect back?
Come on, you little Sophia!
That's the spirit, Maria.
Ah! Get up! Oh,
Michelle
did
is eating you
see
alive.
that? Michelle,
are-
what's wrong with you?
Maria's in a lot of
where am I
trouble at the
going?
moment.
Ah!
Oh no.
Come on, come on. Oh, look at that. Where are you going?
Maria, you are in trouble. Oh, she suicides, and that's it. Michelle is the championship. So,
Oh, can you believe that?
unbelievable. So that means Michelle moves on to the final. She'll be fighting the winner out of Natalie and Daniela later on in the show. Next on PCTV is another fantastic blooper.
Best of all, this CD will run on any machine, even a 38X with 4 megs of RAM and a single spin CD-ROM can handle it, and it is very reasonably priced. It's part of the Microsoft Bundle Pack. If you can purchase it, Sorry, can we start again? Sorry, I mumbled up my words. And I said sex instead of X.
386.
I have with me today Robert Sabo from the Home Entertainment Centre. Hi Rob, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
Okay, tell us what you've got to show us today.
Yes, it's the IBM 686P166 Plus computer
Yeah.
with 32 meg RAM, 1.7 gig hard drive.
How much CD, what spin is the CD-ROM?
The CD-ROM is a 10-speed, so
Alright.
fastest one available at the moment. With a modem, 15-inch screen, Windows 95 keyboard,
Yeah.
Windows 95 software, and inkjet printer and speakers, and also including a desk and chair.
And also that's a colour printer, is it?
That's right. It's a colour inkjet.
Right. And what's the quality it produces?
It's 360 by 360 DPI.
Good.
Prints out at about 3.4 page per minute.
Mm-hmm.
Has about a 30-page feeder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many pages does it do a minute?
about 3.4.
Oh, okay. Points now. And what about the speakers? How many watt speakers are they?
These are the 50 watts amplified speakers with bass and treble boost.
Cool. So how would this computer compare to a Pentium?
It's actually a lot faster than a Pentium.
Yeah.
It's equivalent to Pentium 166 Plus, so just a bit faster than a Pentium 166.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And the modem also is the external
For internet.
33.6K, so the fastest one available also.
Yeah.
And it also comes with an encyclopedia,
Yeah.
MS Works, which is word processor database spreadsheet, MS Money, MS Golf, and 500 Nations. Comes with a 50-pack of CD titles with desktop publishing, word processing, label maker, form maker, resume writer, all sorts of programs like that, useful stuff. The mouse pad, and all the little accessories like paper, the printer.
Really,
And,
that's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's excellent.
it's all under 3,000 too.
Thanks, Rob, for joining us. If you'd like any information, you can contact Rob or anyone at the Home Entertainment Centre at St Albans on 9366 2396 or at the Melton store on 9743 8357.
The Power of One is based on the book by Bryce Courtney and is the tale about a young English boy living in apartheid and war-ridden South Africa. The boy, named PK, goes to an Afrikaans boarding school at a young age. At this school, he is forced to take the blame for all that was done to the Afrikaans by the English years ago. After much torture by one particular older boy, PK is told about the death of his mother and he goes to live with his grandfather, who has just returned from abroad. However, PK's grandfather is not particularly prepared to care for a young boy, and he seeks the assistance of his friend Doc. Doc is an old man with the time and patience to teach PK how to play the piano, how to care for cacti, and he imparts some of his worldly wisdom upon the boy. Under Doc's care, he grows up learning to look at life through a different eye. One day, Doc is placed under arrest and forced to live in a concentration camp. PK visits him regularly, and here he learns how to box. This gains him a start in a sport which he becomes famous for. PK decides to box against black South Africans, something that is forbidden and gets him into trouble. He then meets and falls in love with a girl whose father is a politician and forbids them from seeing each other. However, they carry on secretly and decide to start a school for blacks. Run out of a church after hours, the school is completely illegal and is eventually shut down one tragic night. PK's way of thinking and his actions get him into trouble and cause him much heartache. However, it also results in great changes and respect for him from both black and white. This movie is a fantastic tale of a boy's struggle and the huge achievements he made in South Africa amongst apartheid, war and various other immoral ways of thinking. The South African scenery is breathtaking and the acting by Stephen Dorff amazing. This has to be my all-time favourite movie, and although it can't match up to the book, it was still fabulous. I gave it a 10 out of 10.
Alrighty, that's alrighty.
Along with the graphics is oh my god. Hey, do I start from now? From here? Alright. Okay. From the start, yeah, that wasn't the start. No. Alright, they're doing it now.
Hey, can we be quiet in there? Because I can hear you, and if I can hear you, the mic can hear you.
What do you mean, at least you've only got one brother here? I've got bloody three.
I'm going to speak to our vision switcher now. Chris Gatt. How you going, Chris?
Not too bad, thanks.
So tell us about what you do here.
Well, basically all I do is I make sure that I set up all of the screenshots so that they're appropriate for the next scene that we're going to do. And then basically I switch between the different shots while we're actually filming. And sometimes put the chroma key, which is like the backdrops that you see on the different scenes. And that's basically what I do.
So you had an enjoyable experience?
Oh, yeah, very interesting. Very interesting.
And what was the highlight of all your PCTV memories?
A lot of the stuff-ups on the show, yeah.
You just piss yourself laughing, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I love it back here because I'm not involved, really.
So tell us about what you're going to miss about PCTV most of all.
Basically the people around here and the fun we have making the show every week, yeah.
Okay, and what is your Christmas wish?
Oh, geez, I haven't really thought that far ahead yet. I'm just really worried about finishing my school. That's the train set. That's it. Or the train set, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
All right then, thanks, Chris.
No worries.
Welcome to the final PC news for PCTV year 1996. Well, it's only a few days to Christmas, and as we already know, most of us know, the jolly fat man's coming down the chimney. So what better to ask for than a modem to get yourself onto the internet? Now, the first modem I've brought in is the 33.6K X-Files modem. Now, the X-Files modem is your standard sort of modem, I suppose, only it's got the X-Files logo on it, so it looks really cool next to your PC. And it's also got a few features like a registration card for the official X-Files fan club, information about the X-Files webpage, which is on the internet, and it's also got some limited offers for internet subscriptions and all that. So yeah, the X-Files modem is definitely something you want to ask jolly old Saint Nick. Another If you're more economical though, if jolly old St Nick has had a bad financial year, then maybe you'd be looking for just your standard Rockford 33.6k fax modem. The best thing about this is it's an external unit and it's under $299. So that is really good pricing for a modem. It comes with power supply and it's also very fast, 33.6k. It's external, so I trust external modems more than internals, basically because they are more reliable, more stable, and they can keep you connected a lot longer. So that's good for somebody who's on a tight budget and still wants to get onto the internet. Once you're on the net though, you're going to need a web browser, and this is where the Microsoft Internet Starter Kit comes in handy. The kit's priced under $100, so it's pretty well priced. It features the famous Internet Explorer web page. It's also got some offers for free internet access for a first month in Australia, and yeah, it's a really good kit to start you surfing on those internet waves. And the final piece of hardware I've got my hands on this week is called the PageWiz Scanner. The PageWiz Scanner is a really remarkable product. I really like this. It's full A4 page scanner, so it slides them in relatively fast. It's colour. It features really fast scanning. It's like it's only a once-over scan. You don't have to scan it several times, and it automatically detects your paper size, which I found very handy. And it's got a sharp 300 dpi resolution, so it's just as good as a printout. The PageWiz is definitely good for somebody looking into scanners. To the software for this week. Now, the final piece of software I'm going to bring in is probably the best. This is first Sculler, the Multimedia Creation Kit. Sculler is good for making 3D presentations, and it's also good for making animations, AVI files. It's a really good package. It's a little bit expensive. It's around the $350 mark, I think, so it's not something that a budgeter would look at. But if you've got the dough, then go out and grab it because it's a really good presentation maker. Now, one of the best games I've played this year on PC has to be Top Gun Fire at Will. Now, everybody who's seen the movie Top Gun would be familiar with the storyline, and basically this just throws you straight into the cockpit. It's got all the actors from the movie. It's even got the same soundtrack, which blew me away. You can play the game in up to 65,000 colours, so it's got true high colour even though it's a DOS-based game. And it's got heaps of missions, interactivity galore. It's just as good as the movie. I'd definitely recommend to get it on your Christmas list. And, well, that's all I brought in with me. Okay, now we're moving over to Tanya for our kids' PC news.
This first game I reviewed is SimTown. It's for the ages of 8 to 12. In this game, you can create any kind of town you want. You can include restaurants, houses, people, trees, whatever you want. You can also include disasters like robberies, earthquakes and droughts. This game can teach kids about the bad things that happen when these disasters happen. The sound was okay. There's music going on while you play. Graphics are good because people are moving and cars are going around. I think this game would be exciting to kids because they can choose what they want in their own town. This next game is 1, 2, 3 for kids. This has got good sounds. They're really loud. The graphics were really bright. This includes dot to dots, colouring in, snakes and ladders, Pac-Man and other games. But it's good because the whole time you're actually doing maths. There's maths in all the games, and I thought it was good because you could learn maths in a fun way.
Well, that's it for PC News and Kids PC this year. I hope you've enjoyed it. Me and Tanya have definitely enjoyed making it for you.
Merry Christmas to all my viewers, our viewers.
And have a happy and safe new year. Next on PCTV is another classic blooper. So it's not a bad machine. But for real power, then the Sony PlayStation is a definite must. And don't tell me I can't believe I did that.
Well, that's all for this week's Cheat Zone. Remember, if you would like to share a cheat with... Sorry.
You did that on purpose. Pietro made you do that.
From its special effects to its incredible plot and array of characters. The Laserdisc... I'm stuffing up. I'm so sorry.
It's alright, she'll get it on the first shot. Okay, we're back with our gamers. Now it's Daniela versus Natalie. The winner of these two will go on to play Michelle in the final. So, if you want to start. Okay, so Danielle, you're to the left of screen, and Natalie, you're to the right. So choose your characters. Okay, so Danielle has selected Mondo, and Natalie's playing as Sophia. Okay, just go in and... Oh, Daniela's got an early start. It's pretty evenly matched at the moment. It's hit for hit at the moment. High jump by Daniela. Now this is the first time our presenters have played this game, so we've got to bear with them. Okay, nice slap by Natalie there. Natalie's just about... She's on borderline for death. She's taken a massively jump. And... Yes, Daniela's won the first round, but you've got to win 3 rounds to win, so let's keep going. Okay, round 2. Let's see who can take the lead. Okay, Daniela makes the first move. Natalie, you've got to show a little bit more aggression, I think. Daniela's taken the early lead now, but Natalie's taken a few swings at her. Oh, it's still pretty evenly matched. Daniela's in the box seat at the moment. And that's it. Daniela's taken the lead, and it will be a sister playoff in the final. Michelle versus Daniela. We'll be back later on in the show to see that and see who becomes the the PCTV.
I'm not playing again.
Tonight in the squared circle, Doink versus Yokozuna and Bam Bam Bigelow.
WrestleMania was one of the most popular sports in the early to mid-80s. Now, in the late 90s, World Wrestling is about to take off again with the World Wrestling Federation, the arcade game. World Wrestling Federation is programmed by Midway, the same company responsible for NBA Jam and the Mortal Kombat trilogy. Like their other titles, World Wrestling Federation uses digitised full-motion video instead of bitmap graphics. The result is an ultra-realistic wrestling ring with real wrestlers. You can choose any of today's hottest wrestlers, from Bret the Hitman Hart to Lex Luger. Each character has an amazing array of moves, with literally dozens of throws, pole drivers, head stomps and clotheslines. Let's take a look. Complementing the superb graphics is the commentary. Howard Finkel hosts each wrestling match with fantastic comments on every move you make. The game has many features. You can go for the Intercontinental title or the World Wrestling Federation title. The game also features Tag Team, Royal Rumble and head-to-head modes. To win the title, you have to be tough, as you have to fight an all-out war as 8 wrestlers take you on at the same time. Overall, World Wrestling Federation, the arcade game, is fantastic. It's made it into the Games of the Year list and is definitely a CD worth sucking up to your parents for this Christmas. It's available on every computer system, from Super Nintendo to Sony PlayStation. The PC version will require a 486 with 8 megs of RAM. Well, I'll be back later on with another game of the year. For now, here's my sister Michelle, like you've never seen her before, in another classic blooper.
The CD is great. A full screen, full motion video sequence
Someone fixing the auto
welcomes you to the world of Cinemania 97.
Shirley Temple.
I'm the good ship, Lollipop. I'm the good... Are you recording this? Yeah. I can stand up and do it better. Do you want me to stand up and do it?
The best commercial this show's ever going to have. Get up and
Look, okay. Hang on. I'm the good ship. I better not do it. Better quit while I'm ahead.
That's going to make a good commercial.
Lollipop.
And now we're going to be speaking to Klaus.
That's me.
Klaus Strasser. How are you, Klaus?
I'm great.
I see you got your shades on. Is it a bit sunny in here?
Yeah, it's very bright.
Oh, it's just real Christmas weather, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
So tell us about your experience in PCTV.
Well, since the war, I haven't been able.
Not that far back. Relax.
I haven't been able to hold a steady job. And this is all I can get.
Nam.
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's switch to the...
Let's go to Natalie.
Get the script writer.
Hello, Natalie. How are you? What is your experience at PCTV?
Well, I've been doing a little bit of scripting for Pietro, helping him out. And that's about it, basically, and coming in when I can.
And how do you feel when you see your script actually going to air? What do you think? What are your feelings?
I think, and that's pretty good.
And what is your Christmas wish for this year?
I don't have one yet. I haven't thought about that. I've been too busy, Maria.
Oh, people are too busy these days. Yes.
No Barbie dolls, no way. I'll have a Ken.
Ken's good. Ken's our friend.
Jason,
Let's go.
No, stay in there, no. Stay in there.
Stay in there. I hope you don't have any feedback in here. We're in the sound room right now, and we're speaking to Vivian. How are you, Vivian?
Good, thanks.
That's good. And what is your experience at PCTV in the sound room?
Well, I make sure that the sounds aren't too high or aren't too low. That is perfect.
Yes.
And over here, I record the actual show, and this top one is the Told you I can't do this, Peter. Come on, Vic. The blooper, okay? Can you edit this here?
Oh no, this is going
Oh
well.
my god. You can't do this to me, Peter. We're related.
Okay. And we see Daniela's with us too. Anyway, let's go on, Viv.
And they're up here, they're both the screens where you see to air, and that's why we tape it.
Yes.
And basically my job is to make sure that the sounds aren't too high or too low, just perfect, and that's about it.
And what are you going to miss about PCTV?
All the screaming and yelling.
And all the telling offs by the producer, Pietro Renda.
That's it.
Exactly. So what is your Christmas wish for 1996?
To have a really good 21st.
A good 21st. Is your birthday on the 25th?
No. It's before. It's on the 7th of December.
Excellent. I hope you have an excellent birthday. Happy 21st and good luck.
Thank you.
Cool. Do me. I want to be interviewed. I want to be, yeah, give it.
Who's that? Phil Adams, Lou Jr. Oh, he's gorgeous. Except he's got one big problem, dandruff.
Uh-oh. Do you remember the good old days of television, before political correctness and violent content? This Christmas you can relive some of the classic commercials from the golden years with Chestnut New Media's TV commercials of the 50s and 60s. TV commercials of the 50s and 60s contains over 100 of the greatest commercials to grace television in its early years. Each film clip is recorded in AVI format, keeping the frame rate and resolution high enough to be viewed without annoying slow-ups or horrible pixel-infested images. Let's take a look at a few clips.
I'm going to hear this message from old Speedy. Alka-Seltzer, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Those speedy bubbles relieve your upset stomach and headache fast. For acid indigestion alone, Alka-Seltzer Gold. Oh, what a relief it is. What a relief. I've got grease and dirt, but I can get rid of grease and dirt. I spray and wipe the 409, and everything looks fine. Countertop, spray and wipe. Greasy stove, spray and wipe. Kid stuff, spray and wipe. With powerful 409, I've got the refill size. I save money with the refill size, so I spray and wipe the 409, and everything looks fine.
The CD doesn't contain an interface, so selecting the clip you want means you have to search through file names. Once more, it doesn't contain Windows 95 long file names, so each file is saved in 8 or less characters. This is the only annoying thing about the CD. Everything else is perfect. It's great to be able to use the latest technology to relive some of the oldest memories in television history. To run the CD, you'll need a 386 or faster CPU with 4 megs of RAM and a double spin CD. Windows 3.1 or 95 is also required, along with Video for Windows AVI drivers. The CD is distributed by Chestnut New Media and is priced under $20. Well, that's it for Multimedia Review for this year. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have. I wish all of you viewers a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year.
Hey, but we actually import a lot of our own goods and, yeah. Sorry.
Hi and welcome to the final cheat zone for 1996. I'm Natalie and sitting next to me is Anne-Marie. Hi.
Hi. Ridge Racer is a great game, so great it even made it in the PCTV top 3 video games of 1996. To play as the elusive number 13 car, simply beat him in advanced time trial. Careful, he's very hard, and if you lose the lead after the second lap, you can't beat him.
Alien Trilogy is unforgiving when it comes to difficulty. However, here's the ultimate way to make those ugly aliens pay with this cheat for the Sony PlayStation version. In the password select screen, type the word GO LVL. Now enter a number and you will zoom to that level.
Formula 1 racing on the Sony is ultra realistic, and now you can play in a hidden track. Simply complete a championship circuit and a new track shaped like a cup will appear on the track select menu. Remember to save your game when you get the new track.
And the final cheat for this year is for Mortal Kombat 3 on the PlayStation. To access the cheat menu during the copyright information, hit the buttons Triangle X, R1 and R2. Now you can choose smoke, select secret levels and even turn fertility time limits off.
That's it for Cheat Zone for this year.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.
The latest film to make it over to MPEG format is the slapstick comedy Naked Gun 33 1/3, starring Leslie Nielsen as the infinitely stupid Frank Drebin of Police Squad. After serving 30 years on the force, Frank Drebin has finally decided to retire and become a real homemaker. These plans, however, are quickly put aside when his good old buddies from the Police Squad pay Drebin a visit and ask him to embark on yet another assignment to nail the city bomber. Naked Gun 33 1/3 delivers a very American B-grade style of comedy. It's the type of movie you'd watch if you enjoy full-on tacky in-your-face humour. The movie is fast-paced and action-packed, filled with cliched phrases and visual jokes. It's the type of film you need to view twice to really pick up all of the subtle comical messages. The plot is quite simple. Frank must go undercover in Statesville prison to befriend the famous city bomber Rocco Dillon to learn about his plans once he escapes. Once free, both Frank and Rocco head to the hideout. Jane, who has left Frank because of his temporary impotence, stumbles into their territory and is taken hostage. Eventually, the night of the annual Academy Awards arrive and Rocco is ready for his next big bombing. Drebin performs his usual antics to do everything in his slapstick powers to arrest Rocco. In the midst of the mayhem, famous celebrities emerge to supposedly add credibility to the film. The dialogue between the characters are kept simple but of course ambiguous. Overall, PCTV would not recommend this movie to be added to your VCD collection. If you like visual comedy, you might get a few laughs, but otherwise this film was best left on your VHS shelf.
1, 2, 3. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring from you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Okay, we're going to go out now and find the camera people. Let's find the cameraman now. Come on. Okay, can you don't trip over any of the cables here. All right, here's the first annoying person. Corey. Corrado, his name is. He's our camera operator. And yeah, he's also in charge of making us all mad. And so, Cor, how long have you been with the crew?
I don't know, a week.
He's
3 weeks.
And have you enjoyed your time here?
That's all right.
It's all right. Let's go find the other camera. This guy's boring. Let's go. All right, we've got the legend here. This is the benchmark.
Noel, Noel.
She's very talented. No, I don't know the words.
This is Corey.
Hi, how are you? PCTV viewers.
He's the star cameraman of the three. Where's the third? Mark? Mark, you want to come up? Okay. Okay. Alan, come on. All right, let's get the three. This is Mark, our other camera operator.
Look, a hickey.
Let's not get into what you did last night, all right?
Look, this is national news breaking.
We can get sued if we say that, so we won't do.
Optus.
This is Optus Vision. Is really, really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facial expression.
That was nothing. We love Optus, especially the wonderful staff at Local Vision. We better not. Okay.
Sorry, man.
The cameraman.
No.
Okay, Alan. We've got to get now.
Get up. Do you like doing your job?
Okay.
You like doing your job? Get your neck bit behind the camera. I love it.
Danielle, over here. Okay, now we're talking to soundman number 2. This is Alan, who covers for Viv when she's not around. How are you, Al?
Oh, good, mate. Good.
How long have you been with us?
10 weeks.
10 weeks. So he's been here pretty much the whole sort of thing, whole season.
Yeah,
you enjoyed yourself?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'd say.
What's the highlights of PCTV?
Oh, there's a few of them actually. I would say just the. Can I say? I can't think of a word to say.
As you can see, they're very annoying in the background here. Okay.
I would say just the personnel, the quality of it. Just
We're
fun.
a really good show, aren't we?
The fun.
That's great.
I'm going to interview the girls.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The final game we're going to review this year on PCTV is the classic Psygnosis title Wipeout. Wipeout is a futuristic anti-gravity racing game where you're in control of a hovering anti-gravity racer. The aim of the game is simple: use as many weapons and firepower as you can to destroy the other floating racers on the course. However, they have to have firepower and are not afraid to use it. The game is tough and unforgiving to first-time racers. Without the aid of wheels or friction, you'll find your brakes are a little unreliable, especially when you have to make a sharp turn into a tunnel. Along with this, the computer opponents are incredibly skilled and seem to have unlimited heat-seeking missiles and landmines. Finishing in first place will take a lot of practice and time. Graphically, the game is perfect. The game is fully rendered using polygon graphics. The realism is amazing, with buildings, bridges, ramps and air jumps. You won't believe how much they have managed to jam into this one CD. As well as these cool texture-mapped graphics, the game's CD soundtrack accompanies the game beautifully. The music is full-on techno. The sound effects are realistic and suit the game perfectly. If you like a good challenge, the graphics and sound should persuade you to buy this. It's made it to this PCTV season finale, which means we think it's one of the best games of 1996. The game is available on the PlayStation, PC and Saturn. However, don't bother buying the PC version if you're running a 486. This game needs all the power it can get. Sadly, this is the final CD-ROM review for 1996. I hope you have found our reviews both interesting and helpful. I wish all our viewers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Right, sorry.
Tekken was released at the arcades a few years ago with little success. It was only when Sony gained rights to... Oh God. Hey, that auto cue's really shocking. Thanks, Michelle. Who, me? I've been sitting up here for about an hour, I swear. No jokes. Huh? Oh, God. Oh, cool. I'll rip it apart. Do you know how I'm feeling? All right. Come on, let's do it. 2 deep breaths.
Well, here it is, the final you've been waiting for. Michelle versus Daniela Galati for the PCTV Championship. Okay, if you want to start your engines and let's get this on the road. Okay, just push start.
Hey, Michelle.
All right, here we go. Okay, select your fighters. Daniela, you're player 1. Michelle, you're player 2. Let's have a good clean fight. Try and keep the swearing to a minimum. It is prime time. Okay, Duke versus Kayin. Daniela's chosen to play as Duke, and Michelle will be playing as Kayin. Okay, Michelle takes the first... Michelle's decided to stick with the player that won for her before, and she is really jumping on a massive lead. Daniela's already into flashing red. Oh, they've both done a double suicide, so that means it's a draw game. They have to do the round again. Daniela will have to watch for the early start that Michelle's got. The Deadly Ray is definitely a power move when it comes to... Yes. And, oh, no, it's another draw. Looks like this match will be going on for a while. Okay, back to round 1. Let's see if we can get a winner out of this one. Oh, nice maneuver by Daniela, but it's well countered by Michelle. Don't fall. Now Michelle has taken a nosedive into the pit, so that means Daniela is now one round up. So it's definitely going to be an interesting match this. Michelle obviously the better player, but due to bad luck has suicided twice. Can Daniela turn the tables around? Very evenly matched. Daniela is off. This is it. This is the final round. It's 1 round each. Very evenly matched, these two. The finale. Well, Michelle's gained the early lead, but she's near the edge of this cliff. Can she be pushed off? No, gets out of it well. That massive sword plunging into Michelle's character. And Michelle is once again near the edge. Gets out of it well. And that's it. We have a championship. Michelle has won the PCTV Championship of the Year. She is Gamer of the Year. Congratulations. That's all for Gamers Online this year. We hope you've enjoyed it. Here's another blooper.
Don't be surprised if I fall. Oh, I can't do it. I can't. My hand's going back to front. Hang on.
Well, that's it for the first season of PCTV. We hope you enjoyed it.
I sure enjoyed it.
Well, so did I, Maria.
That's
Okay, we're going to take you through the crew that makes it possible for PCTV each week. First of all, Daniela Galati, our CD-ROM reviewer.
Yay! Go Daniela.
Su Lin Yong, our VCD reporter.
Yay, Sulin.
Multimedia extravaganza, Michelle Galati.
Hurrah!
From Cheat Zone, Anne-Marie McKee and Natalie Galenti.
Yay!
And from Kids PC, Tanya Galati.
Yay, Tanya!
Okay, now for the people that happen behind the scenes, we've got first our three cameramen, Corey, and Mark Renda. Okay, and our sound mixers, Alan and Vivian Rumbiolo.
Yay!
Okay. Our vision switcher, Chris Gatt.
All right, Chris.
Klaus Strasser, our floor manager.
All right, Klaus. Water.
Okay, and our wonderful and talented genius scriptwriter, Natalie.
Yay!
Okay, and a very special thank you to Maria Menendez, who helped edit, put together the show each week, and has been there every step of the way.
Thank
so
you,
thanks,
thank
Maria.
Thanks.
On behalf of the crew of PCTV, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yay! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!